Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Anis Alia binti Zainuddin and I will be continuing the presentation of conceptualizing culture and negotiation. And first of all, let's take a look at the third point, which is culture as dialectic. All culture contain dimension or tension that are called dialectic. And this tension can be illustrated by two examples of Judeo-Christian parables, which are too many cooks spoil the broth, and two heads are better than one. These parables reflect a dialectic or tension within the Judeo-Christian tradition regarding the values of independence and teamwork. According to Dialectic, the culture as dialectic approach suggested that negotiators need to appreciate the richness of the culture in which they will be operating in order to be successful in the international negotiation. And also, the cultural negotiation metaphor help people to understand the things that happen in negotiation. Gelfand and McCusker stated that negotiation metaphors are used to interpret, structure, and organize social action in negotiation. To make things clear, I will explain some example. First thing first, the negotiation as part metaphor describe how negotiations are performed in the United States. In US, negotiators concentrate on their own performance and winning, and the negotiation usually are episodic, meaning that negotiation proceed in series of separate occasions. Meanwhile, in Japan, their negotiation can be described with the negotiation as ie metaphor. In this context, ie means traditional household in Japan. Japanese negotiators concentrate on the relationship and survival of the group, and the negotiation are a continuous part of a larger whole. To conclude, the greater the difference in cultural negotiation, the lesser the understanding between the negotiators, and thus the challenge of getting positive outcome will increase. The last point is culture in context. Proponents of this concept recognize that human behavior cannot be determined by single cause, and there are four factors that may influence negotiators' social behavior, which are culture, personality, social context, and environmental factors. However, I am going to focus on the influence of culture towards negotiators' behavior. Tinsley, Brett, Shapiro, and Okumura proposed the cultural complexity theory. This theory suggested that cultural values will have a direct effect on negotiations in some circumstances and a moderated effect on others. Values will have a direct effect when they have strong effect across several different contexts. For example, American individuality culture. Americans are very individualistic, and this value have strong effect in different contexts of their life, including in negotiation. Whereas values that have a moderate effect are those that have different contextual instigators in the culture. In other words, values that are introduced by different people depending on the context in the culture have a moderate effect. As an example, France has both monarchical and democratic traditions, both of which can influence negotiators' behavior depending on the context. Another example is from Fang. He suggested that traditions of Mao Confucius and Sun Tzu provide multiple influences on Chinese negotiators that can vary by context. That is all from me. Thank you.